What's up, guys? It's Asian with Cards, and we got, who's this goofer?
My name's Nick. Your name's really Asian with cards.
Yeah, just get on the deck profile.
Alright.
What'd you do today at this prestigious event?
Wow, at this prestigious event, I went 4-1 with Drytron, believe it or not.
Best deck, baby.
Best deck. I do suck. Alright.
Dave, you don't ever talk. Be quiet.
Alright, so, standard, 3 alpha.
You play 3 of yourself.
I do play 3 of myself. 3 Zeta. That's why we only play. That's why we don't play beta though. No betas. 3 Zeta. These should be self-explanatory.
3 of yourself, 3 of me.
I played 3 Gamma over like another copy of Beta or the second Delta, because this card's way more important, especially now that you play Dragoon. Spoiler alert. But
Wow.
so like if they just like stop like 2 of your plays, like usually like Alpha and the Zeta, like you just go into Gamma and just make Dragoons. So we get hand trapped to death. That's the benefit of Dragoons. Other than that, I hate adding more bricks to the deck because that's the problem with the deck. And then 1 Delta. And then for the non-Drytrons, 3 Diviner, 3 Herald of Orange Light, and then 2 Ava. I'm a big fan of 2 Ava, that's why I max out on the Orange Lights. If I were to cut an Ava, I'd cut down on Orange Light.
Just one?
Yeah, because the problem with the deck is like you beat every board going first, obviously, but you only lose to Dark Ruler and Droplets, and this kind of mitigates that by having 2 Ava, because you can search the, have 2 sets of Herald of Orange Light for negates. So that's why I'm a big fan of 2 Ava. It's hard for a deck to play through like 2 Orange Lights. And Rituals, 1 Natasha just for playing into boards. 1 Ultimateness, I prefer the level 6 because it stops summons. 2 level 6s. When they stop your Diviner, you have to use both of them. Theoretically, you can do all your combos without Edaton, but it's still needed for recovery and other things.
The loops with her are crazy too.
Yeah, like when you...
Ooh,
Like,
5 rituals.
Yeah, 5 Rituals.
Damn, I usually see 4.
Yeah, no, like this guy's like pretty cuttable, but like he's good just to have a Drytron name or a ritual monster you can search to pitch off the ritual spell. That comes up in like weird scenarios. So,
How do you feel about Natasha? I haven't really played that card since Ben 10
I usually
went
sided
to 1.
going first. Funny enough, I think it's really good for playing into boards. And then when I played 3 preparation of rights, so like I need like cards to search off prep. So then when I side out Natasha and a prep usually.
Wait, how does prep search that? What does prep say exactly? Again?
It's a level 7 or lower ritual, so you can only search the Cyber Angels.
Ah.
Yeah. Then for the last 2 bricks for Dragoons.
One time I tribute summoned a Red Eyes in this deck.
I just did that playing against my friend playing Flunderies. It's not out yet, but... And then for spells, 2 Tactics. This card's amazing. If I had a third one, I'd play it.
I was loving this card in here, and the group chat was telling me it sucked.
Nah, it's good. You rip a card out of their hand. You take out the second hand trap. You can play through 1 hand trap. This rips out the other one.
And if you can't for some reason, draw 2.
Yeah, draw 2. Well, if you get drolled, you have to rip a card, but yeah. 3 Cyber Emergency. I always cut one of these siding, because you never want to see 2 copies of it. Obviously, you can only play once per turn. Prep's a little better to see 2 copies of, because you can play 2 in a turn. But usually it never really comes up to play 2 in a turn.
I didn't even realize that card was at 3, to be honest.
Oh yeah, and prep's really good because they stop your alpha. You have no way to get to, and don't open up the diviner. You have to get away to your ritual engine, and prep's the only other card that does that.
You search as a ritual monster?
Yeah, it searches a ritual monster, believe it or not.
Hey, add your ritual spell back.
Yeah, 3 Nova, self-explanatory. 1 Fafnir. This is an arc card I usually side out, so I try to max. I wanted to have a bigger count than 40.
Why side this out and not one of the Novas? Does it matter? Like.
This card loses hard to Droll. That's usually when Droll comes in. So like this card loses to Droll, this card doesn't. I don't know. You really could cut one of these probably, but I don't know. I'd rather brick on 2 of these than 2 Cyber Emergencies. So. So I don't usually like the sound effects. One of the spells, the power cards, the ritual spell. I only play 1. If I get Cosmic, I cry. 1 Rise Fusion. If I draw this, I cry. Instant Fusion. If I draw this, my opponent cries. Same thing with Call by the Grave. And Foolish Burial.
Hey, if you draw the Red Eyes Fusion, then you don't even have to try. You can just activate it, and then you have a board they can't break.
Then they ash it, and you completely lose the game.
Then you orange lighted.
Oh yeah.
If they ash it and you still not special summon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You're
Oh,
still
so
locked.
you lock yourself.
Yeah, you just lock yourself. I watched Tony do that earlier.
thought you orange
I mean,
lighted.
Asian with cards. Sorry, didn't mean to dox him. And then Foolish Burial. Really cool interaction is you can send Ava when you already have like combo and stuff, and just search for Herald of Orange Light for protection.
Who's this? This is Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hey Dave.
Side deck, 3 Droplets. I sold my ulti one just now, so I played 3. Don't worry. It never really came up. I'm siding as Tri Brigade in the mirror match. 2 Lancia. I like that as searchable. That's why I only played 2. Because if you Lancia 2 turns in a row, like you probably should be winning that game. If not, you're already losing that. 3 Droll and Lockbirds for the mirror match. Same thing with 2 Nibs. It kind of is like a catch-all.
Damn. You
Yeah.
flexing.
Yeah, I like my staples pretty. So Nib's like good against the mirror match, but it's also kind of like a catch-all against like the rogue decks. Like I'm playing against Infernoble. I didn't see it, but it would have been pretty good there. 3 Twin Twister. This is the beat shit all fusion pretty much. Like it's like good against back row decks, but like Lightning Storm. Yeah, Lightning Storm's the obviously better one, but this is better against like chainable traps like anti-spell, Imperial Order, anything like that.
And prank kids.
And prank kids. Yeah, I hate prank kids.
I like them.
Nah, we hate them here. And the other 2 blowout back row cards, Red Reboot and Feather Duster. I love Feather Duster because I always side in even when I'm going first against a trap deck because you can play it any time in the game on like Lightning Storm. And Red Reboot because it's just a blowout against trap decks.
Where's your extra deck at?
Oh, we don't need those.
Organized it.
Oh, I appreciate it. I forgot about that. I did use my extra deck a few times. 2B beta, the second one came up like a lot. Like the reason like it came up in the same turn a lot, I should say. So like you use this to play into boards sometimes, and then they'll stop it. But then you need the second one after you broken the board, and you need to set up your board.
What's really cool about 2 betas also is you make the first one, you get the 2 dumps off of it, and then you use the other one, the old one, for Gamma, and then you get like another one of these on board and like your Dragoon package.
Yeah,
for free.
exactly.
It's really nice.
Yeah, what Nick said.
Yeah, what Nick said. Then Beat Rice. Beat Rice, best card in the extra deck, searches 4 cards.
That's
Insane.
crazy.
Yeah, you just send 2 Avas and you get 4 cards.
Or if you
Insane.
draw an Ava, you can dump like
Yeah.
the missing Drytron you're missing.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was a lot of times if I opened up the second Ava, I would just use Anaconda to change something to dark and negate with Dragoons, pitch my Ava, so I would have an Ava for, so I would have the 2 Ava searches again.
And then Anaconda ain't there.
Nah, we don't play Anaconda. I just hard open the Red Eyes Fusion. 1 Down Magician for the Zeus. And then for the Herald Diviner package, 2 Arclights and Entis. You could probably cut Arclight. I didn't really ever use it. It's just like a safety net. Like if your first one gets like imperms or anything, well, the first one, if your Diviner gets imperm, it's still in the extra deck. That's a bad point.
You can make the card, which is crazy.
Yeah, you can make the card if you dump an Ava and then synchro with a level 1 Drytron monster. Millenniumize for
Card's
the,
nuts.
Yeah, card's disgusting. Yeah, just that for Instant Fusion, obviously. Dragoons,
That's cool.
and then Lynx. I play
It's the only card I know.
Link Karibo, the 2 Nightmares, Anaconda, and Access Code. I feel like you don't need Appaloosa anymore with Anaconda or with Anaconda Dragoon. And then I didn't really ever make IP. It was just like win more, so I cut the IP. So these cards, 5 links were perfect.
What were your matchups?
Oh God. Geez, VW.
That's free for
Infernoble.
Dave.
Yeah, Infernoble. I lost to Tri Brigade. Frick, what else I play? I couldn't. I have no idea what I played against.
It was a long event.
Yeah, it was a long and tiring event. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
With the highest level competition.
Yeah, the highest level competition.
And then Dave.
And then Dave, which I beat, the VW player. He's really smelly. You'll probably never see his deck profile.
VW means very weird in this instance.
It does mean very weird. God, what were the other 2 decks I played again? I can't figure it out.
Anything else you want to say about your deck,
I
man?
had a 2-round bye, I think. This is why I see us right.
Remote dual ICS.
This is a road to YCS.
Shout out, Steve,
I don't know
for
where I'm
being a
at, to be
freaking
honest.
idiot.
Where am I?
Where's my computer?
Why did they turn the lights off? Alright, guys. Well, you're welcome for the deck profile. I know it was great. Felt great. You guys stay great.